Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to discuss about query selector and query selector all. So you can use this query selector and select elements either by tag name and by class name or by an ID. So let's start. So let my element is equal to document dot query selector, and let's say if you want to select elements by tag name, so the paragraph. So let's say if you want to select the paragraphs or the h1 tag, so let's say h1 tag, and let's console.log it. So console.log and my element. So if I refresh the page, now you can see this h1 tag welcome to JS. So it successfully selected this h1 tag. So now if you want to select elements by let's say you want to select the paragraph, so here instead of h1 we will write here p tag and it will select the paragraph. So paragraph, and it selected only the first paragraph. So here if I write first and refresh the page, and you can see first paragraph. So it only selected the first paragraph because we are selecting a single element. So it only select the first element. So now let's select elements by class name. So we will write the name of the class. So my class, and we are using the class. So we need to write here in front of this class name the dot. So dot means the class. So now if we refresh it, you can see this paragraph and this first paragraph. So we selected the first paragraph by the class name. And you can do the same thing here by the ID as well. So if we write here my p, and as we are using an ID, so we need to write here hash in front of it. So you can see my first paragraph here as well. So if I, let's say, move this ID from here to this paragraph, now it will select this one. Now if I refresh it, and you can see it selected now this one. So let's say, let's change the properties of it. So my element dot style dot color is equal to, let's say, green. And if I refresh it, you can see this color has been changed to green. Now if I select, let's say, my element dot background color is equal to, let's say, yellow. So now you can see the background color of this paragraph has been changed to yellow. Now if we select it by the class, so my class, now you can see the first element, first paragraph has been changed. Now if we want to select many elements, so how can we do that? So we will use the my query selector all, so a double L, and now you can see we have selected 5 elements, so 5 nodes. So we need to loop through it. So for, and here let's change my element to my elements. So write is at the end of it. So my element of my elements. And now let's move this to here and set the loop. And now you can see. And now you can see that these changes have been applied to all of the paragraphs, which has this class. So let's say if I want to remove the class from this paragraph, so it will not be applied to this paragraph. So you can see the changes are not applied here to this paragraph. So now if I, let's say, add coffee and add this class to the h1 tag, so it will be applied to the h1 tag as well. Now let's say we want to apply to only to paragraphs which has this class, not to h1 tags. So here we will write p dot my class name. So it is now not applied to the h1 tag but only to the paragraphs which has this my class. So p means the paragraphs and dot my class means the class. So in this way you can do selections by query selector and query selector all. So now only if I select here h1, then we have two h1 tags. If I select here h2 tag, so we have only, so let's say if I remove this h2 tag, so we have only one h2 tag. So it applied only to this one h2 tag. In this way, you can use the query selector and query selector all. That's all about this video and see you in the next video.